Live from the MVG Production Studios on YouTube, this is Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's contestants. A physical education teacher from Smyrna, Tennessee, Turd Ferguson. A college student from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, Scott Michaels. And a cashier from Hays, Kansas, Scott Seffi McVeigh. And now, here's your host of Jeopardy, Brandon Scruggs. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Wonderful audience as always. Welcome in, folks, to another episode of Jeopardy here. This is the second of our semifinal matches here in our Tournament of Champions here. Today, Seffi, Scott, and Turd are all battling out to see who's going to be joining JD and Kyle in our two-game final over the next couple of weeks. So, to the three of you, I wish you all the best of luck. Let's go to work in the Jeopardy board. As always, one daily double on the board as we look through these subjects. We start with the TV time machine. We have Aussie singers and bands. General knowledge. Historical weddings. We have a pop culture pop quiz. And finally, we have gizmos and gadgets. All right, Seffi, you're going to get to start today.
Let's start TV Time Machine 200.
All right. Star Trek was created by this American television screenwriter and producer. Seffi.
Who is Gene Roddenberry?
Very good. You're on the board first.
Time Machine 4.
This New Zealand-born actress played the title character in the 1990s TV series Xena, Warrior Princess. Seffi.
Who is Lucy Lawless?
Very good.
TV Time Machine 6.
This is the name of the time machine from Doctor Who. Seffi again.
What's the TARDIS?
Yes, the TARDIS is right.
All right, Time Machine 8.
In Three's Company, it was the first name of Mr. Furley, played by Don Knotts. His first name was actually Ralph. It was Ralph. Seffi?
All right, finish the Time Machine for 1,000.
All right. This is the fictional town where the Netflix series Stranger Things is set. It takes place in a town called Hawkins, Indiana.
Hawkins. Dang
Indiana.
it.
All right. Seffi, still your board.
All right, pop culture for 200.
Okay. In the 1994 film The Lion King, this is the name of Simba's father who dies early in the film. Seffi.
Who is Mufasa?
Mufasa is correct.
Pop culture 4.
This iconic American soup brand was depicted by Andy Warhol in his artwork. Turd.
What is Campbell?
Campbell soup, yes.
Aussie singers and bands for 1,000.
And you found the daily double. Yep, found it early on this one, Turd, but again, you can risk up to 1,000.
3.
3, just 3.
3.
Okay, $3. All right. Here is your clue under Aussie singers and bands. Backed by the Bad Seeds, this Aussie singer has released such acclaimed albums as From Her to Eternity and The Good Son.
Who is Oopsie Poopsie?
I wish there was an artist by that name, but unfortunately that's not it. So, give it up for Seffi and Scott. Here again, the clue one more time. Backed by the Bad Seeds, this Aussie singer has released such acclaimed albums as From Her to Eternity and The Good Son. The Aussie singer in question was Nick Cave. Nick Cave is what we're looking for there. So,
Wow.
fortunately, Turd, you made the right decision, only betting 3, but it is still your board.
General knowledge 1,000.
Okay. This Kate Bush song gained renewed popularity in 2022 thanks to its inclusion in Stranger Things Season 4. Scott.
was Running Up That Hill.
Good for 1,000.
General knowledge for 8.
More than 10 different buses were used in the making of this 1994 action film starring Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Seffi.
What is Speed?
Yes, very good film.
All right. General knowledge 6.
This tennis player defeated Bobby Riggs in 1973 to win the televised tennis event known as the Battle of the Sexes. Seffi.
Who is Billie Jean King?
Billie Jean King's right.
All right. General knowledge 4.
This type of juice is combined with beer to make the drink known as a beer mosa. Third.
What is orange juice?
It is. And although maybe with like one of the orange beers, perhaps I could see that, but regular beer, just no. Just
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Third, your selection.
Historical weddings for 1,000.
On January 14th, 1954, Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio eloped and got married at the City Hall of this major U.S. city. Yes, they were married at City Hall in San Francisco.
Pop culture pop quiz 1,000.
This character was known as the Mother of Dragons on HBO's Game of Thrones. Scott.
What is Damn You're Big?
All right, good for half there. Not what we're looking for Seffi or Turd once again. Turd.
Who is Daenerys Targaryen?
And that's good for 1,000.
Oh, nice.
Gizmos and Gadgets 1,000.
This was the name of the humanoid robot, also known as the Tesla bot, introduced by Tesla at their 2001 AI event. And his name was Optimus. It was Optimus there. And with that one, we're going to go ahead and pause for the cause and give ourselves a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back to meet our players here for this second semifinal right after this, so stay with us. Welcome back here to Jeopardy. Now time to meet our second set of semifinalists here on the show. Turd Ferguson from Smyrna, Tennessee, a physical education teacher, has had a pretty good season here. Played a few times here, picked up over $16,000 in his one win he managed as champion. Turd, I know you were nervous about coming into this, thinking you were going to get slaughtered, but you're holding your own ground pretty well so far.
It's early.
Yeah, it's early, and again, there's still a lot of money up on the boards there to be won here. But remind us a little bit about you.
Well, I am a physical education teacher by day, and a day trader by night. I know that doesn't sound right, but I do. I also like to do a little philanthropy by giving free breast augmentation to Puerto Rican chimpanzee.
Ah, I see. And how's that process been working out for you?
Well, let's just say that at one point it was rated as an A, and now it's rated as a double D.
So it's a growing business field. I like it. All right. Well, welcome to the show. Good luck here in this semifinal match. Scott Michaels here with us from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, a college student. Just finished up your, I guess, second to last year, correct?
Yes, because I still got 2 more semesters to go. So yes, second to last year.
Yep. And remind me your major again.
It's in theater.
Ah, right. I didn't know if it was a specific field in theater, but okay. So go ahead.
It has a theater major with an emphasis on stage management.
Ah, got it. So you're hoping to be a big Broadway play stage manager one day, right?
Hey, that would be awesome. Even being stage manager, maybe I can shift into playwriting. Who knows? There's a lot of roads I can go with this.
Yep, that is the nice thing about having such a general degree that you can sort of merge your way into any specific field that you feel the need for us there. But anyway,
yeah.
good luck to you tonight in this semifinal. And
Thank you.
over to Scott Seffi McVeigh here from Hayes, Kansas, a cashier here. Second biggest money winner we've had on the show this season here. Over $87,000 in winnings here. And Seffi, I know this has been a fun season for you as we've been playing through, but how are you feeling coming into tonight's semifinal game?
As always, whenever I go into these games, I always have that little bit of nervousness, though. Not sure how I'm going to do, though, but sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But let's see how tonight goes as well.
And any other things we should remind us about you?
Well, let's see. Like I said, I now have 2 grandchildren. And let's see. One of them is actually, just so they're both actually real cute girl kids, and all that there as well. Not much else. Oh, today is a special day on the day of taping. Today is my parents' 56th wedding anniversary.
Wow. That
Yes.
is genuinely amazing. It's a case you don't hear many relationships getting past what seems like maybe 10 nowadays, but the fact that they've been together 54 years, that is
56 actually.
Oh, sorry, 56, excuse me. Yeah, 56. That is very impressive. Congratulations to them. Hope for many more as the days continue to go on. So
great.
All right. Good luck to all 3 of our players here. Let's continue on with our game. Turd, you gave me the last correct answer, so the board is yours.
Aussie singers and bands 800.
From 1977 until his death in 1997, Michael Hutchence was the lead singer of this Australian rock group known for songs like I Need You Tonight. Seffi.
What is In Excess?
In Excess is right.
All right. Aussie singer 6.
Chandelier was a hit in 2014 for this Australian singer-songwriter. Seffi.
Who is Sia?
Sia is good.
Aussie Eyes, the Oi 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 400.
I was wondering how long it would take somebody to say that one. This late singer had Billboard's highest-ranking Hot 100 single of the 1980s with her 1981 single, Physical. Turd.
Who is Olivia Newton-John?
That is good for 400.
Historical weddings 8.
Cary Grant, Ava Gardner, and David Niven were among the celebrities in attendance at the 1956 wedding of Rainier III, Prince of Monaco, to this film actress. Seffi.
Who's Grace Kelly?
Hello, Grace Kelly. Yes, that is correct.
All right. Let's finish Aussie's 200.
All right. This Aussie rock band is best known for its songs as Back in Black and Highway to Hell. Turd.
Who are AC/DC?
Then very good band at that. You're right.
Pop culture pop quiz 8.
This former Hollywood couple starred together in the 2005 film Mr. and Mrs. Smith before becoming romantically involved. Turd.
Who are Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie?
Yes.
Damn it.
Gizmos and Gadgets 8.
This series number of Apple Watch introduced the ability to measure blood oxygen levels. Seffi.
What is 3?
Nope, sorry. Scott.
What is 2?
Nope. Turd.
What is mind your own fucking business?
I like that. That's good for 400. The actual correct response here was it was Series 6. It was Series 6 that let you do that. So, all right, Turd, 400 for you and your selection.
Historical wedding 600.
According to legend, this Roman general gave Turkey's turquoise coast to Cleopatra as a wedding present in 32 BC. Seffi.
Who's Mark Antony?
Correct.
All right. Pop culture 6.
In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this was the name of the Tony Stark's loyal AI assistant who later becomes the superhero Vision.
Oh, God.
Seffi.
Who is Jarvis?
Jarvis is correct.
Gizmos Gadgets for 6.
Debuting in the Star Trek episode The Man Trap, this fictional device could perform environmental scans, data recording, and data analysis. And that was the debut episode of the Tricorder. Seth?
Gizmos 4.
In 1989, Nintendo released this groundbreaking handheld game console. Seffi?
What's the Game Boy?
Yes, that was the year of the Game Boy.
All right, let's finish Gizmos 2.
This company is responsible for developing the video game console known as the Xbox. Seffi?
What the?
What's Microsoft?
Microsoft's good.
All right, Weddings 4.
On November 20th, 1947, the future Queen Elizabeth married Philip Mountbatten at this famous London church. Seffi?
What's Westminster Abbey?
Right for 400.
Weddings 2.
An estimated 750 million people around the world tuned in on July 29th, 1981 to see Lady Diana Spencer marry this prince. Turd.
Who's Prince Charles?
Correct for 200 there. And now for the final clue for the round. This was the name of the telescope that was launched into low Earth orbit by NASA in 1990. Seffi.
What's the Hubble telescope?
Hubble's correct for 200 there, bringing you up to 6,600 in the early lead here. And Scott, you're going to be selecting first in our double Jeopardy round, and we'll do that right after the break. So stay with us. Back here on Jeopardy now for our double Jeopardy round. Scott, you're going to select first among these 6 categories. And they are: we have 3 to get ready, adverbally, we'll deal with bodies of water, American history, a shrubbery, and finally, be pun forgivable. Scott, where are we going?
I feel like we gotta start with pun forgivable for 12.
All right, pun forgivable for 12. What you say to scare a lemon pie topping or an Australian Aboriginal weapon? Turd.
What is meringue boomerang?
Yeah, boomerang. That's right.
Ah.
Ooh, meringue.
Yes.
3 to get ready, 2,000.
Okay. In England, the only 3 kings of this name ascended in the 1100s, the 1300s, and the 1400s. Scott.
What is king old as shit?
At that point in time, yes, they were. So good for 1,000 there. For Seffi or Turd. The name we were looking for was King Richard. King Richard was there. All right, Scott, you're bored.
Pun forgivable 8.
A spot for handing out pink slips or a hearth at the base of a chimney. The answer there, what is a fireplace? Fireplace.
Yeah.
It makes sense when said out loud. Oh my god.
Yeah,
1600
it does.
pun.
What was that?
1600 pun.
Okay. Where Noah stored his bees aboard his vessel, or a place where historical documents and records are kept. Seffi.
What's an archive?
Archives, right.
Puns 2,000.
To break God's law until a primetime hour, or to sparkle brightly. What is sin till late?
Oh, good lord. All right, let's
Seffi?
finish the puns 400.
All right. The hog products you crave, or a mammal with quills. Scott.
What is porcupine?
That's right. And for more great puns like this, check out the Jakaya 316 channel for more episodes of Definition. Anyway, there's this free plug there. And Scott, is your selection.
3 to get ready, 16.
Of the three major varieties of rock, the type that limestone is. Scott.
What is sedimentary?
Yes, that's the one.
Hallelujah. 1203.
On Columbus's first voyage, this one of the trio didn't make it back to Spain, having run off in Hispaniola. Seffi.
What's the Pinta?
That's incorrect. Scott?
Was the Nina?
Nope. Turd?
What is the Santa Maria?
That's the one. I figured you'd get process of elimination would give that one away. All right, turn your selection.
Proverbially 2000.
From the Greek for angle to angle, it means the direction of a slanting straight line. Scott.
Was right up the butt.
Was not expecting that answer, but okay. Fair enough. Good for 1,000. Seffi, your turn. It's one of the three ways you could win in tic-tac-toe. Across, up and down, or diagonally.
Oh.
Scott. For the
3
right
to
up
get
the button.
ready. 8.
The hop and the step are the first parts of this track and field event. Scott.
What is long jump?
No.
Oh.
Turn.
What is the triple jump?
Triple jump's the event.
Booties in water 2000.
First off, mad at that category name. Second of all, it's one of our 2 daily doubles for this round. Hey, Turd, remember that $3 you lost earlier? That's the difference between you and Seffi right now.
Yep. Well, I'm going to double it this time and go for 6.
Ooh, $6. Big bet on this one. Here's your clue under
Double
bodies of
Jeopardy.
water. In French, it's known as Le Golfe de Gascon.
What is a water hazard?
Nope, sorry, can't. That is incorrect there. For Seffi or Scott, for $6, again the clue. In French, it's known as Le Golfe de Gascon.
Oh god, it's
Remember, the category here is bodies of water. It's known as the Bay of Biscayne. Bay of Biscayne is what it was. All right, Turd drops you down another $6, but again, still your board.
American History 2000.
This 1620 document mentions our dread sovereign, Lord King James, a voyage to plant the first colony in Cape Cod. Turd.
What is the Magna Carta?
No, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Seffi or Scott? Seffi.
What's the Mayflower Compromise?
Nope, that's not it. Scott.
was the Mayflower Compact.
That's what we're looking for, the Mayflower Compact. There.
Dang it.
All right, Scott, you're bored.
Gotcha. Close out 3 to get ready.
All right, for 400. One of these poems is arranged in 3 lines of 5, 7, and 5 syllables. Seffi.
What's a haiku?
It is a haiku.
All right.
He was a good wrestler.
Yeah,
It was,
good,
yeah.
good wrestler. Yes.
Haiku.
All right, where to?
4 adverbally.
400
Sorry.
adverbally. Hurry up. This adverb meaning with haste is worth a big 25 points in Scrabble. Seffi.
Was quickly.
Yes, 25 points for you.
Nice. Adverbs 8.
Not at any time, not now, not in the past, not in the future, not under any condition. Seffi.
Was never.
Which is the same amount of time you'll ever see me play the game Go. Never.
All right. A shrubbery for 400.
A shrubbery. I was wondering when y'all were going to get to this one. Here it is. Picture clue on this one. Honk if you know the name of this avian berry that grows on shrubs all over Europe and the United States. Seffi.
What's a gooseberry?
Yeah, those are gooseberries. Never had any.
Yeah. Shrubs, 8.
Shrubs are woody plants with non-dominant stems, and a super dense one can be called this, the surname of 2 presidents. Seffi.
What's a bush?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want no shrubs for 1,200.
Wow. Okay. Picture clue in this. Both Doc Holliday and a certain animated hound are fans of this fruit-bearing shrub. Turd.
What are huckleberries?
Yes. Good for 1,200.
Shrubbery 2000.
Another picture clue here. Fats Waller put this sweet shrubbery word in front of Rose in one of his most famous songs. Seffi.
What's honeysuckle?
Yes. Those are delicious when they first bloom in the springtime.
Yes.
But the pollen they get from you, my God, sends my allergies into overdrive.
Of course. Let's finish the shrubs. 16.
All right. The leaves of a small shrub produce this 5-letter dye that is widely used in temporary tattoos. Seffi.
What is henna?
Henna's good for 1,600.
All right. History, 4.
On October 22nd, 1962, John F. Kennedy announced a naval blockade of this country due to Soviet missiles being discovered there. Turd.
What is Cuba?
Cuba's right.
Adverbally 16.
Specifically taking place every 8,760 hours. That would be something that is annually or yearly.
Bodies of water 16.
Named for an Englishman, it connects the Atlantic and Pacific between Cape Horn and the South Shetland Islands. Scott?
What's a big damn bridge?
Not quite what the answer is there, but I'll give you half there. For Seffi or Turd. Seffi.
What is Drake's Passage?
Drake's Passage is the name of the waterway.
Oh. History, 16.
And you found the other daily double.
Oh, wow.
All right, Seffi, your lead currently is $6,409. How much you want to
I think
risk?
I'm going to go. Okay, I'm going to go 1,000.
All right, $1,000 here on American history. Here is your clue. This president was said to regret his decision not to hang John C. Calhoun as a traitor.
Ooh. Who is Lincoln?
Nope, sorry, that is not right.
I don't think so.
For Scott and Turd, again, $1,000 up for grabs here. Again, this president was said to regret his decision not to hang John C. Calhoun as a traitor. The president in question was Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson's what it was.
Okay.
All right, Seffi, cost you just a little bit there, but it's still your selection.
Okay, lolly, get your adverbs here, 1,200.
Steve Jobs liked to say Apple products were this crazy kind of great. Also the title of a book about the Macintosh. The adverb there was insanely. Insanely. All right, 2 categories left, Seffi.
History, 12.
Victoria Woodhull was the first woman to run for president in 1872, but couldn't have taken office because she wasn't yet this age. Seffi.
But it's 35.
With a .001. Well done.
Dear God.
Let's finish history for 8.
After a historic 1983 mission, this astronaut turned down flowers as her male counterparts weren't given any. Seffi.
Who's Sally Ride?
Sally Ride is good. All right, bodies of water all
All right,
remains.
Yeah, water for 12.
The Cayman Islands are in this sea. Scott.
Was the Mediterranean?
Nope. Seffi.
What's the Caribbean?
Yes, they're in the Caribbean.
All right, 800.
This river flows into Lake Constance, which borders Switzerland, Germany, and Austria. And that river is the Rhine. It's the Rhine. And now for the last clue for 400. The Straits of Florida connect this body of water to the Atlantic Ocean. Turd.
What is Lake Sissy Pissy?
I was wondering how long it would take before somebody used that one. All right. Not quite what we're looking for. For Seffi or Scott? Seffi.
What is the runoff from Walt Disney World?
Okay, good for 200. Scott, chance for you on this one.
Hope I can actually buzz in.
Hold on. Let me reset
Hey,
that.
Buzz, go for it now.
No,
There
that
you
was
go.
a quick buzz.
There you go. Try it now.
Seffi could have buzzed in.
Scott,
Take an actual guess. What is the Gulf of Mexico?
that is the correct answer for 400 there.
Hey, you got
All
one.
right. So at the end of our double Jeopardy round, Seffi's got the lead with 15,400. Scott's got 4,700. Turd's got 6,791. All three players are going to be playing final today, and today's subject is historic figures. Take a moment to make your wagers, players, and we'll be back with the clue in a moment. Historic figures is our final Jeopardy category for this semifinal match, and here is the clue. In a 1912 telegram to his wife, he said, "Am feeling fine, have bullet in chest, but talked for an hour and a half after being shot." 30 seconds, players. Good luck. Now it's time. All right, let's see how our players did with this one. We'll start with you, Scott. You had 4,700 coming into this round. Which historic figure did you write down? Who was Woodrow Wilson, GGL? Unfortunately, that's not the right one. Your wager. 2269. All right, brings you down to 2431. All right, Turd had 6,791. Which one did you write down? Who was President Arthur? That is also incorrect. Your wager. Just $22, all right? Brings you down to 6769. Seffi with 15,400. Your response. Who was Theodore Roosevelt? That was the man who talked for an hour and a half with a bullet in his chest and was feeling fine. That is correct. You're moving on. How much is your wager? Nothing at all. All right. So with $15,400, Seffi, you are a finalist. Congratulations.
Big game, guys.
Congratulations to all of you. For Scott and Turd, thank you so much for playing. I've got $10,000 for each of you for your participation and making it into the semifinals of our Tournament of Champions here. So congratulations to you both there. And now our finalists are set. We have JD Romero, Kyle Hershon, and Scott Seffi McVeigh battling it out to see who is going to be our Season 1 Jeopardy champion. It's a 2-game final, and you're going to see it over the next couple weeks here on the channel, so you do not want to miss out. So to make sure that you don't, make sure you click that subscribe button down below and ring that bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. And until we see you next week for the start of our 2-game final here on Jeopardy, I'm your host, Brandon. From all of us here, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all next time. Till then, so long, everybody.